Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and this is my daughter Savannah. She has returned to these reaction videos to yawn some more.
I can't control it.
Today we're going to do a music reaction, and this is an artist or a band that was suggested to us from someone, and I don't know anything about them other than it's possibly 70s, and that this is like a sad song, I guess. A song called Teddy Bear, and the artist is Red Sovine. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
when I think of that, I think of Mel Martinez. Her song Teddy Bear.
Oh, you know what I thought of?
What?
The show Full House. Uncle Jesse used to sing a teddy bear song to Michelle, I think.
Oh.
She was a baby. Of course, that's where my mind goes.
Where are they from?
Who?
The band?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a band or a person.
Okay.
Anyway, but we're going to go ahead and react to this and see what we think of it. And I have no expectations because I really have no idea.
Sorry in advance if I scratch because I've been having really, really bad skin irritation issues lately. I don't know what's going on with me.
Here we go. Oh, South Country.
Oh, it is old.
I was on the outskirts of a little southern town, trying to reach my destination before the sun went down. The old CB was blaring away on Channel 19 when there came a little boy's voice on the radio line. And he said, "Breaker 19, is anyone there? Come on back, truckers, and talk to Teddy Bear." Well, I keyed the mic and I said, "You got it, Teddy Bear." And the little boy's voice came back on the air. "Appreciate the break. Who we got on that end?" I told him my handle, and then he began. Now, I'm not supposed to bother you fellas out there.
I'm just going to pause this really quick because if they're talking about like radio talk and handles and all this stuff, I used to have, because I was a teenager in the 90s, so I had a CB player in my car and like all that stuff, and my handle was candy corn. But it makes me think of that movie Joyride with Paul Walker. Candy? Do you remember that movie?
No. What's a CB player?
It's like a radio, like a walkie with like an antenna on the top.
Like in the cop cars?
Yeah, like what you see in a semi, a truck, radio. But yeah, it's the same thing that I had a PA speaker on it, and I would scream at people outside my car.
Why'd you have one?
Because they were kind of like a thing in the 90s that... Anyway, in Joyride, the Paul Walker and them told the trucker that their name was Candy. And so all you hear is Candy, Candy. Tell me in the comments if you guys remember that movie. Alright.
Swat and fly?
Yeah, your face.
Hey.
Mom says you're busy and for me to stay off there. But you see, I get lonely and it helps to talk. 'Cause that's about all I can do. I'm crippled and I can't walk. I came back and told him to fire up that mic, and I'd talk to him as long as he liked. This was my dad's radio, the little boy said. But I guess it's mine and Mom's now, 'cause my daddy's dead. Dad had a wreck about a month ago. He was trying to get home in the blinding snow. Mom has to work now to make ends meet, and I'm not much help with my 2 crippled feet. She says not to worry, that we'll make it all right. But I hear her crying sometimes late at night. You know, there's one thing I want more than anything else to see. Oh, I know you guys are too busy to bother with me. But, you see, my dad used to take me for rides when he was home. But I guess that's all over now since my daddy's gone. Not one breaker came on the old CB as that little crippled boy talked with me. I tried hard to swallow a lump that just wouldn't stay down, as I thought about my boy back in Greenville town. Dad was going to take Mom and me with him later on this year. Well, I remember him saying, "Someday this old truck will be yours, Teddy Bear." But I know I'll never get to ride an 18-wheeler again. But this old base will keep me in touch with all my trucker friends. Teddy Bear's going to back on out now and leave you alone, 'cause it's about time for Mom to come home. But you give me a shout when you're passing through, and I'll sure be happy to come back to you. Well, I came back and I said, "Before you go, 1010, what's your home 20, little CB friend?" Well, he gave me his address, and I didn't once hesitate, 'cause this hot load of freight is just going to have to wait. I turned that truck around on a dime and headed straight for Jackson Street, 220.
You cannot be giving out your address in these days over a radio.
It's fake.
I know, but still, come on. Like, that's very, like, reminiscent of the times, though. Like, it was less of a big deal probably to just give your address to some stranger.
Yeah.
And as I rounded the corner, oh, I got one heck of a shock. 18-wheelers were lined up for 3 city blocks. Well, I guess every driver for miles around had caught Teddy Bear's call. And that little cripple boy was having a ball. For as fast as one driver would carry him in, another would carry him to his truck and take off again. Well, you better believe I took my turn at riding Teddy Bear. And then I carried him back in and put him down in his chair. And buddy, if I never live to see happiness again, I want you to know I saw it that day in the face of that little man. We took up a collection for him before his mama got home, and each driver said goodbye, and then they were all gone. He shook my hand with a mile-long grin and said, "So long, trucker, I'll catch you again." Well, I hit that interstate with tears in my eyes. I turned on the radio and I got another surprise. Breaker 19 came a voice on the air. "Just one word of thanks from Mama Teddy Bear. We wish each and every one a special prayer for you, 'cause you just made my little boy's dream come true." I'll sign off now before I start to cry. May God ride with you. 10-4. And goodbye.
That was so sweet how they all lined up on his street to see him. That was really sweet. That was a sweet, sad song. I don't know. Would you call that a song? He didn't sing.
I
He spoke it, but
I like songs that are stories.
it's a story. Yeah, it's a story.
I mean, there's a lot of songs like from this time that are like literally like kind of
that.
like spoken stories.
Oh yeah. And I grew up with country music, so like it's like I'm used to this style, you know. Because even like country artists who sing will speak sometimes in their songs. So I liked that story. It was sad. It was sad about the dad and stuff, but I thought it was sweet.
It's like progressively got worse and then got good.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any truth to that story, or if it's just a completely made up, like he just wrote this song on a whim. I've never heard of this guy or anything, so thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, I do like these story type things. I'm actually surprised that you like story type stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something, because it's not like a song. It's not something I'm going to listen to a lot, which my best friend Tanner, he would listen to this, like, just because.
Oh, yeah.
And he would memorize every word, but
Tanner would dance in the kitchen while making gross food, listening to this.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was interesting. We've never reacted to anything like this before, so that was new. I like that. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this little story. And yeah, stay tuned for the bloopers, because I know that there's going to be plenty of bloopers in this one. Hit like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. I just ate your hair.
Yeah, so does everyone.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, poopies.
Was I giving you an orgasm? Because you just literally had an orgasm
Dude,
face.
why does Josie, every 5 seconds, anytime I scratch, right, I'll be, and he's like, that's an orgasm face.
Yeah.
And then I'm like farting, or I'm like, he's like, that's an orgasm face. And then I get a cramp. I'm like, he's like, stop making everything you do. You make that face. And I'm like, it's not an orgasm face. It just hurts. He's like, you sure it hurts?
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
He's like,
was
that's your
painful.
fart face, your cramp face, your itch face. Can you turn the fan on low?
Jesus Christ, you are something else. Please. You're so bossy.
I'm not bossy. I asked a question. Ramen and ice cream?
Honestly, I bet it's good, but not on the ice cream cone. Like if you melt
Well,
the ice
maybe
cream
if you
in
mix
it,
it in and you choose a good flavor and it gets creamy.
and they did
maybe.
it wrong, because that is how people do it. Is
Yeah,
they mix
because
the ice
no,
cream
you
in.
eat it off the cone.
Yeah, no, you mix it in because I've seen people do it.
Because then you just get a chunk, like you get the juices and you get like a chunk of the veggies and the noodle on the cone. That's gross.
Exactly, and one of them, I think it was Jared or somebody, was like, it's like you dropped your ice cream cone on the ground.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It was nasty. And sorry, Sandy, but that chicken spine,
That was so gross. Alright.
Hi, poopies.
People my age would... What? Are you gonna barf?
Am I dying?
No.
I have pain in my heart. And it's traveling down my left arm.
I think you're...
Am I having a heart attack?
I think you're having anxiety.
A heart attack.
It's not a heart
It's
attack.
in my arm and my left heart.
Well, as long as it's not in your right heart, I think you're fine. That was an orgasm face just by...
No, it was
Yes,
not.
it was.
I didn't even make a face.
You did! You absolutely...
Apparently, I roll my eyes back to everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything just gives me that rush.